Well, it's just a dandy day in the neighborhood. Got Justin's roller brought over here this morning. Well, it's currently almost lunchtime because we decided to have a thunderstorm and rain all morning, and everything is just a complete muddy, wet mess out here now. But we'll see if I can't make the roller back there to the pond dam, go get the excavator from the other side, and see how big of a mess I have. Might be a little wet for compaction today. Oh boy, what a mess. Well, we made it. It's not looking very promising here. It's a little wet. A little wet might be an understatement. Oh gosh, Mother Nature is not in my favor today. But I am cutting virgin ground, so I think if I come up here and strip all this off, there's no more rain calling, strip all this back. You know, I'm cutting virgin ground and I'm gonna notch the pond dam down. I think that'll be okay if I go in there and cut it. Somebody left the excavator way over there on the other side of the pond, so I gotta make the hike over there to go get it and assess how muddy everything is, because right now it's looking a little muddy, really muddy down there. I definitely need to go down here and cut a ditch. Pond's got a lot of water in it though. Let's go check out the diversion ditch and see what that looks like. Why'd I have to leave the excavator way over there? It's no closer to go all the way around, I don't think. Plus I wanted to check this out. Looks like it got good flow. So this pond's not going to have any trouble filling back up as soon as I fix the pond dam. So that's why I'm putting such a big overflow in here. You can tell just how much water comes through here when it rains. And imagine we had a hurricane. I got to get across this somehow. Maybe I can, you know, just kind of Well, the good news is my concrete's holding still here. All right, please be solid. There we go. Oh, you're not solid. Oh boy, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We made it. Oh yeah. Grade control. Okay, let's go get the excavator. Don't that head section look good with all that stuff missing? So a lot of people ask me why I'm not dredging the pond out, and they said it looks like there's a lot of sediment out there. But if you look at all them stumps, that'll prove the opposite. There's not really a whole lot of sediment out here. If not, those stumps would be covered up. So those stumps are probably cut off. And you still see the roots on that one, 12 inches above ground, 18 inches at the most. And you can still see them all sticking up out of the ground. So if there was a bunch of sediment in there, all those would be covered up. So there's really not a whole lot of mud out there. It's just the head section of the pond that's a half mile long that's shallow. Let's go get this machine. We've about made it over here. I'm gonna say the chipping crew has started. So they actually blow it all into a giant mountain and then load it out with the wheel loader and mulch bucket. It's a big pile of chips compared to that pickup truck. A lot of small stuff to chip. Well, I made it back over here. I figured somebody might want to see me get across this ditch, so I'll set the camera up over there. Made me a better bridge. got this puddle draining into the ditch over there, and I cut another little ditch right here. What I'm going to do now, while I still have the smooth bucket on, is go ahead and strip all that mess off the back of the dam and kind of create a toe slope right here with it. What I'm hoping to do is notch into that and actually get down into dry dirt. I know I will. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that pile right there that I cut out of the dam. It's probably just going to end up down here and cut my losses on this. It's only about 2 or 3 truckloads of dirt, so not the end of the world when you got that much dirt you can get. So, but that's all going to be gone here pretty soon. All right, let's strip this off and see what it looks like. I'm just going to go into that pond dam and notch it down 6 or 7 feet, flatten it out, run the roller in here, pack it, and tomorrow we can start our lifts. We'll try to tomorrow get this raised up with that all the way down to there, and then we got more rain coming tomorrow night. I'll figure that out, how much it's going to rain, and then I like to get that cut out and filled in across, and then all I have to do is dig that pipe out and put the new one in. just making chips over there. So I got all that dirt pulled back into a nice long windrow. Pretty much all the mud scraped off the back of the dam and piles of dirt down there moved. What I'm gonna do is come in here with the dozer and notch that out, kind of level that out. That's gonna be my new toe of the dam. So I'll tie it into that dirt a little bit. But I'm gonna level all that out and we'll start bringing good clay in here tomorrow and building this pond dam back up to original grade, and that will widen it around 10 feet like I did right here. I'll cut this down and build a nice ramp down in there. topsoil is stripped. I brought the dozer down here. When I moved the skid steer out of the way, we just swapped them out, and been stockpiling the topsoil over here. I'm gonna finish stripping that off with the dozer. It got down to pretty dry ground, so I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna get down there and notch the back of that pond dam, get that lift cut in there and rolled in before I leave. So I got the dam notched in there where it needs to be. What I need to do is end up, as we fill it in a little bit, cut some more off that side right there and fill it on up. But that's notched out there the way it needs to be. Topsoil is stripped off down to dry dirt. I was amazed to find dry dirt, but I found it. Equipment's muddy, but I got muddy in the pond. So we're gonna go get the off-road truck here in a little bit. It's almost finished up. I want to jump on the roller and roll that lift in. We'll start right here in the morning, cut this out for the truck to sit, start loading dirt, hauling it down there, spreading it in there. And there we have it. We'll start cutting clay out of this hillside up here in the morning, load it into the off-road truck, and back it down here and start dumping it out, putting in a 12 to 18 inch lift, roll it in, and keep bringing it all the way up. So I don't see why tomorrow we shouldn't get that whole area right there filled in. No, we'll be pretty close to it. Stockpile enough dirt where I can get down there and rip out that old pipe. So that worked pretty good. I come in here and stripped all that crap off the backside of the dam, and it's still kind of marginal dirt, but I put it down here, and as we go in, see how it's kind of still caving off. It's just some loose dirt on the backside. Every time we bring up a lift, we'll go over another 12 to 18 inches and just kind of keep stair stepping it into what's left of the dam there. But definitely don't have to worry about water going through that. It's not the nicest clay in the world for building on, but one thing, it will not let water go through it. And that is what we are trying to achieve. It always looks good once you sheep's foot it. I like the little indentations it leaves. All right, got a big day of moving dirt tomorrow. Well, isn't that just a pretty sight? Well, there she is, all one color now. He sprayed kind of like some bed liner stuff on the steps and the frame. I don't know. I told him not to do it, but he said it would be more durable, but I just see it attracting dirt worse, especially the rims. But all in all, for a 23-year-old truck, it looks all right. I got Junior, he's going to make me a new Let's Dig 18 grill for this thing. And all that, but she's all nice and painted now. Looks good. They were afraid to put the decals on. Honestly, I think they ran out of time because I got there and they were still cleaning the windows off. So I got somebody that's going to help me put the decals on, since they're about 8 feet long. Oh yeah. And I'm going to put the mirror on. I ordered a mirror, but evidently the part number was different. It doesn't fit, so I'm going to tape it on there because I got to work tomorrow, and need to definitely be able to see backing up. So it is what it is. I want to put some electrical tape on it. I got a piece of mirror glass, but it's like a 1/2 inch too long. I mean, listen, I'm not embarrassed. I'll be able to see backing up. It's just, I don't know. I've never tried to cut glass before. It just needs to be cut. It's just a little too big. Listen, the electrical tape will work. It'll work until it doesn't work. And then there won't be a piece of glass up there. And then we won't have to worry about it. All right, it's full of fuel. Ready to go to work tomorrow.